Hi everybody, this is Edie. Um, I'm going to show you the two differences between why I prefer the Derwent Inktense over the colored pencils. Um, Mainly because it's just easier for me. I've been a draftsman my entire life, and using colored pencils don't allow me the freedom that I feel like I can get with Inktense. As well as being a draftsman all my life, I've always used inks, and so the Inktense give me that fluidity that I need in order to create an image. As you can see on the colored pencils, I've already put two watercolor tones down. Um, this one is by Thomas Kincaid, and this one is by Script. This one right here is just a regular colored pencil. It's by Stanford. Darker shade of red. And then I'm going to show you the Inktense. This one right here is just, you never read that. They put those fancy writings on them, and I can never read them. If you can read it, there you go. But they say, I know a lot of people blend really well, and they create fabulous artworks using a colored pencil. I'm just not at that level at this point, and it's frustrating because like I said, I have tried doing this for years, and it's just not. eh, I'm just not able to do it. So I'm using just regular water. These two right here are the water soluble um, pencils, watercolor pencils, and you can see they blend really well. These two right here are not water soluble, although they kind of act like it, don't they? So it's just not my cup of tea, or maybe I'm just getting better and I don't realize it. I don't know, but it's just not. I'm just not happy with the results. This, on the other hand, the ink tint, um, you can tell I've been using the thunder out of them. I I just thoroughly enjoy the way these blend. I love the way that they feel in my hands. I love everything about these things. Um, Mainly because not only can you just lay it down, you can get your brush. You can get your brush, and you can actually take this and brush straight into it. Isn't that gorgeous? Go right into the color itself. Make it as dark as you want, and then can you lighten it out? Absolutely. I just think that's fabulous. I have been able to do that with watercolor, and I know people are able to. I, at this point, am not able to. So it's not a good match for me. But all the ones I'm showing you now are Derwent. I'm going to show you how when I lay it down, I can actually go back over it and make it a little darker. And I'm not burnishing it. If I was burnishing, you wouldn't be able to see those little white spots on there. So I'm just going back over. I'm just laying pigment down. And then I'm going to do the same thing I did with the other one. I'm going to take my brush and just get some pigment straight onto the brush, and I'm going to lay it down. Isn't that fabulous? I just adore the way these work. Absolutely. And then you come over here and you can do your blending. It's just fabulous. Um, get my one of my favorite colors here. This one right here is the teal green, and I use it a lot for skies because it has that reflective quality in it, and I just think that's awesome. Or it appears to have a reflective quality to it. But I adore it. I can't speak enough about these. I have used FX inks, and I have used oh um, Doc Martin, Um, oh gosh, I can't even think. I've used Winsor and Newton. I've even got inks from Italy that I bought at Zaki's, and I just this one right here appeals to my soul. I guess that's the best way to put it. But I'm going to do a double blend. So I'm going to lay down this teal green. And the reason why it looks darker is because my nib on the end is wet. So it's going to lay down wet. And then I'm going to apply uh, this vermilion. And we're going to see if we can blend those two. So I laid down about the same amount of material. And we're going to go from light to dark. I just adore it. Blends beautifully. I have a lot more control with it, in my opinion. Let me show you what I'm working on now. Maybe to give you an idea about um, how beautifully these ink tints work for me personally. Um, this is a shack I created from a picture I took a long time ago. I don't know if you can see it all, but this is what I'm working on now. This is all ink tints, except for the sketching underneath it. I really enjoy the fact that even with all my sketching on here, the only way this is going to show up is when I use my permanent ink um, on it, and it will allow me to go over the top of these. I just feel like this is giving me the desired effect that I want, and what really makes me happy is that I can actually go over these inks with a dip pen and put um, my details in there. And I'm very on a lot of things I'm very detail oriented, so it gives me what I need. I prefer this to anything. When I do flowers with it, it just does a gorgeous job of allowing me to blend it. I'll show you some flowers I did. These are also ink tints. Um, these aren't great, but this is just practicing. This is one of the first times I used it, the ink tints, and I was very, very happy with the way I was able to blend out and create volume and create almost a 3D appearance. And this was my first time using it. Of course, these are the ink tints swatches that I did. Another ink tints this is all practice. None of this is serious. And you'll find some mistakes in here too, because I got a lot of them. Um, just different things that we've been trying. I've been trying. Um, this is also, oh, I got it upside down. Sorry. Um, this, like I said, this is just all practicing. There's nothing serious about any of this. Um, it's just something that I prefer to do. I I can't speak more highly of this it if I had the words to express myself on how beautifully these ink tints work, it would be a different story. This would be a better video. But I'm telling you that when I get the control that I want and I'm able to do the blending that I want, um, it gives me complete and utter joy. This one right here, again, was just playing around with it, just seeing what I could do. Um, this one is more intense. I'm going for more uh, detailed and detailed. I'm again practice. I think I have one more in here. I may not. No, I don't. But I I can't recommend them highly enough. I really can't. If you are a draftsman like me and you've been looking for a medium to do what you want it to do without bleeding or without um, burnishing your paper or just causing yourself so much anxiety over something like this. It's just a drawing. Let's face it, it's a drawing. I can't recommend this highly enough. I be honest about it. I've had this tin for about 2 or 3 years, and I was scared to use it because I was so used to using my dip pens and bottled inks that I didn't think that these could live up to the expectations that I had with the inks that I used. And one night I decided, that's ridiculous to have a media and not even use it. So this is the reason why I started using this about 2 months ago. I'm very pleased with my work. It's given me exactly what I want out of the media, and it's made my images really come out a lot better. Um, Nowhere near perfect. It's not going to be. It's just not. But it. I kid you not. I may never go back to a colored pencil, watercolors, or anything again as long as I live, unless I use them for an, a highlight or an additive instead of using it as the main focus. Um, the only the only downside to this is that the you'll see right here in these holes right here, they're not really dark enough, and they need to be really pitched. So I'm going to have to go back over those with black ink, which is fine. Um, but as far as the overall results, I couldn't ask for um, a better tool in my arsenal. I really couldn't. Um, if you have any questions, ask. I'm up to answering them. Sorry I haven't posted in a long while. I've been working on my studio. I got one room done. Uh, I'm working on the porch now. But I would appreciate any questions you have, anything that you want to ask me. Please feel free and ask the questions because you know we got questions that need to be answered. But isn't that gorgeous? Look at the coloring. I can get the rust that I want. It's just fabulous. I just love it. This is going to take me about another 7 or 8 hours, maybe 12. And when I get finished, I will show you what I did. Y'all have fun. God bless. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, hit that little bell, and hit that little like button if you want to see more content like this. This is Edie. Talk to you later. Bye.